Incoming transmission.
Green Leader standing by.
Broadcast files in attack position.
Hey, what's up, guys? And welcome back to another episode of the Rebel Collectors Podcast. I'm Tony from Star Wars Sith. We got Ricky from Pop the Bounty Collector. What's going on, Ricky?
I'm good, man. We just came after a long weekend of Megacon, so got a lot of good stories, got a lot of goodies, so I'm good. Tired. But what about you, man?
Yeah, I am tired. So, guys, this episode is going to be kind of just recapping our experience at Megacon. We're going to show you guys some of the things that we got. We're going to talk about some of the things that we learned that we're going to implement in potentially the next MegaCon if we're going to go to it. And yeah, just tell you guys all the stories and the fun things that happen and the people we met. So I'll let you kick it off. So how was your experience for this MegaCon 2024? What year are we in? Yeah, 2024.
2024. So, okay. Got kind of have to go back to 2023. 2023 Megacon I only went one day, and which was Sunday. Because actually the next weekend was Star Wars Celebration in London. So
Yep.
I didn't go all days of MegaCon. And last year, just the Sunday, I was like, wow, it's really busy. Like I had flashbacks of New York Comic Con because New York
Yeah.
Comic Con really left something with like people pushing and moving and trying to squeeze through. So that was Sunday 2023. This year, well, all the stars they brought, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was a lot of people between the parking lots. I've never seen parking lots. So they have parking lot 1, 2, and 3. They had parking lots at our local high school that they pay $10 and take a shuttle from there. And I was like, wow, that's how crazy it
Damn.
was. Yes, a local high school. I took the toll, and just the line to exit off of International Drive was ridiculous. Just standing in that
Yeah.
line. So that's one thing you're gonna probably hear about from me. This MegaCon is standing in lines. But I mean, they brought a lot of people. The vendors were crazy. A lot of vendors, a lot of
Yeah.
cosplays. The cosplays, man. The people. Shout out to you people if you watch this podcast. You guys really showed up this weekend with the unique cosplay, and just the time you guys put into it was amazing. So overall, it was good. It had some opportunities, but it was definitely the biggest MegaCon, and I could even compare it to like a New York Comic Con.
Yeah, like I'm right there with you. Literally, like it felt like New York Comic Con vibe, especially being back in the bigger hall that it was this year than it was last year. And like literally the only difference, honestly, is just that the big brands weren't there. Like if Gentle
Exactly.
Giant, if Hasbro, if Lego, if Funko were here, it would compare to New York Comic Con, especially with the caliber of stars. Bro, Will went to the panel and got a poster. I'm like, I didn't know they were giving out posters at
Yeah,
the
I didn't know
panel.
they were giving out posters too. That was a dope pan. What is it? Clone Wars poster. That
Yeah.
was crazy.
So it's like they're getting there, and like next year, like if they announce like a big brand is coming, bro, it's gonna be like New York Comic Con, like almost celebration style like levels. So it I had the 4-day pass, and then Diamond Figs got me the press pass. So I only did 3 of the days. I was done after 3 days. I skipped that last day, bro. I was done. But the 3 days, like Thursday was fun, but it was pretty busy for a Thursday. And then Friday was busier
Friday.
than Thursday, but it was still fun, enjoyable. Saturday was a zoo.
Oh
Holy,
my goodness.
Saturday was like annoying, but like I still had fun doing what I needed to do because I got my one of my autographs Saturday pretty quick, and then I had the dual photo op. So literally that was the only reason I dealt with Saturday was because of the dual photo op. And usually Saturday is the one day where the big stars are always there. And sometimes they're only there on Saturdays, which makes it even worse. So yeah, I had fun. Last year, I think I only did 2 days just because we literally flew out to London that Tuesday to go to for celebration. But I had a blast. It was fun meeting everyone, seeing everybody, even though it sucked at times because like so much was going on. Like when we first saw Lex, it was like, hey, what's up, Lex?
It was,
And
yeah.
and then literally the other lady that worked there, gold tickets, follow me. Bye, Lex. Like we had to dip on her quick. So it was just sucked at those times, not being able to spend more times. Like I ran into Tiara crafting on Ilum, but it was for like 2 seconds because I was hauling ass to my Marty McFly autograph. So I only got to talk to her for a little bit, and then I didn't get to see her again. So it sucked with that part. But like overall, it was cool just seeing people, even if it was in passing for a little bit. And like I'm ready to go again next year, man. Like I'm
Yeah,
ready.
definitely got to do things a little bit different than this year, but definitely 110%. Even though we got Japan, you know, I'm definitely going again, 100%.
Y- Yeah, yeah. So I'm 100% doing VIP
Yeah,
just because the benefits of just not having to worry about getting there super early to get in line, being able to get in earlier, have the VIP line for autos and photos. It's priceless because that's where I'm gonna go. It's gonna to see more Star Wars stars because like honestly, I'd rather get more autos and photos here than at Japan Celebration because
exactly.
it'd be the
Cheaper.
same picture, cheaper, and then that way in Japan, you know what? Damn, that's super smart. So like at first I'm like, man, maybe I shouldn't go to MegaCon, but no, it would be smarter to go to MegaCon, hit all those Star Wars stars that I want, and then in Japan I'll just see them at the panel. I don't have to worry about lining up over there and wasting valuable time there when there's so much more that we could do.
And then in Japan, or not Japan, was it London or Anaheim? I can't remember. Didn't they like all of a sudden like change your photo op time at
I
one
don't
of the
think
events?
so. I
Yeah,
mean, maybe it got adjusted a little bit, but not. I don't think anything drastic.
but like for me, and we'll go more into photo. I had a different experience with the photo op, but overall it was good. The one thing that kind of stood out to me, I was like, okay, we're they're starting to get to that level of New York Comic Con. They had a Gundam booth. And that Gundam booth
Yeah,
was huge,
yeah.
and I was like, "Yo, that's just
That's
like
New
if
York Comic Con.
Hasbro, Bandai, all these other
Yeah.
companies were coming." So the Gundam booth was fire, and I was like, "Dang, I should have recorded more inside the booth." But there was even a line to get in
There
there,
was a
so
line. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And last time I saw that Gundam booth was when I went to New York Comic Con like 2 years ago. So like that's already one little thing right there. Like I
Mhm.
forgot that was there because that's never been there before, right?
Never been there, and it was huge. It was a
It
huge setup. I thought it
was.
was dope. Blue lights, white lights, a big Gundam statue right when you walk in. But like I said, it was a line to get in there. And that's the thing about MegaCon, which kind of reminds me, like, are they going to start doing lottery now for panels? Because
Oh,
that's what they do in the big events. Because the panels, even though like there's some panels that you can easily get into, but besides that, like, there was long lines. I forgot who told me they stood in line for an hour and a half for a panel. I forgot who
yeah.
told me that. Oh, I think it was Victor. Victor told me for a Stranger Things panel, he stood in line for an hour and a half just to
That's
get to be the
wild,
third
man.
row. Yeah, it's crazy.
So the photo op stuff, I know we're gonna talk about it, but like for photo ops, it's never ever really a good experience waiting for it because like it usually takes forever regardless. But like once you get the photo, it's like okay, it was worth it. But
Oh yeah.
like so I'll talk about my experience first. So my experience wasn't that bad. My photo op was like 11:50. I crept in the area around 11:10 just to like see when they would let my group line up. And right when I get there, they happen to like, okay, group 6, you can line up. So I was one of the first in the line. Now, yeah, I was there like 40 minutes early, but like when it was my turn for my group, I was in the front row, like the front couple, so it would have been quick. So yeah, I waited a little bit, but when it was my time, it was time to go. And then I think we went around maybe like 12:10, 12:15. So not that bad, right? but like, your experience is different. We'll get to you. But for me, like, bro, I love so much how this turned out. Like the joy, like we're just brothers doing brotherly stuff. This is like we're brothers and your mom takes you to Walmart to get the family photo. And like this is it. Like my mom's there, like smile, guys, smile, boys. And like the moment I went up and I was like, hey, this is from London. Do you remember this? And they like first Hewan saw it. He was like, oh wow, that's so cool. And then Hayden started staring at it. He's like, wow, that's amazing. And like they were both in awe at my shirt and just staring like they've never seen themselves. But I freaking loved it. And like the way Hayden was looking at it, then looking at me, then looking at it, it's almost like he remembered me in some way. Like it was just such a unique moment. And I was like, holy shit, like this is like wow. And it just bro, I was just speechless. Like when I got out, like I just can't explain the feeling. And you know that feeling because you experienced it too. But
Yes.
like it was worth every penny. Now, this photo op was ridiculously priced. Holy crap. Like it was expensive, but it just this moment is priceless to me, man. And now more than ever, I want to throw this on another shirt. And if they go to Japan, doing the same thing. And I cannot wait to see their reaction. Cause like they had a great reaction to this. And it's just gonna be next level, man.
Definitely, I want to get a dual fold up with them because I got Hayden and
Yeah.
I but now like looking at the having both, I mean, you need to have Obi-Wan and Anakin, man.
Yeah.
If it's not Obi-Wan and Anakin, if I see they do a photo op like Anakin and Palpatine, I'll do that one too.
Oh, they did that at Chicago,
Yeah,
bro. But
I would do that.
like back then we were still rookies. Like we didn't really pay attention to that.
Yes.
Like we went
It was
just to
probably
went just to
cheaper
go.
too back then too.
It probably was, bro. It probably was crazy cheap compared to now. Now Hayden and Hugh price through the roof.
Hmm.
And they earned it. But like, yeah, 2019, imagine that. Master and Apprentice with freaking Palps and Anakin. Oh, I
Yeah,
don't know if that'll.
and I think that's what the thing about us is like we've been to so many cons since we first started going to a lot of them, and I think every year you learn something new or something that you would do different or something you would do if I had an opportunity now. Like, I mean, if we go all the way back to 2017 when we first went to celebration, we would have tried to get VIP or the
Yeah.
Jedi badge or at least all 4 days, and we would have known what to
Yeah.
do. But it's all that experience, and now we know. Like, I feel, to be honest with you, I feel like we're celebration pros now. When it
Oh,
goes to celebration,
100%.
we know what to expect. We know where to get things, how to do it, plan it out. So I feel like we're celebration pros. And now MegaCon's getting to that level that we know what we're gonna do. Especially the first step, gotta get that VIP. The VIP changes everything. If you're not gonna get photo ops, you don't need to get in early. You're just going there for the cosplay, the merchandise, and just look at artist alley and the cars and all that stuff. Then you don't really need a
Nah.
VIP. But if you are trying to get photos and autos and get them and experience the same thing, like because we want to see the merch too. We want to see the artist alley. We want to see the cars and the cosplay, but we also want to get autographs. VIP is very important because you go at the VIP, it's a short line. You get what you need, you're out, and then you could go and experience the rest of the con. If you don't get that, you're going to be standing in line for a very long time.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you just saw Shin was shaking, and I look, and these cats are freaking playing around her, freaking cats. But
they, they had the Duel of Fate song.
yeah. But what you said about 2017, you're right. If we would have known, and I was literally before we started recording, I was recording with Hannah for her podcast, the radio show, and we were talking about how 2017, how I knew nothing,
Mm-mm.
and I missed probably the best like one of the panels we missed at Orlando. We're never gonna get a panel like that because like it was the Carrie Fisher panel,
Yes.
like for her passing, and Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, George Lucas, and then John Williams came out. We are never gonna get that level panel ever. We were close with Harrison and John
That
Williams, and
was,
then
yeah, that
Hayden and
was dope.
Hewitt and stuff. But like to see George, Mark, and Harrison on stage together, like we're never gonna get that, man, which is crazy. But we're 100% experts now, so
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
that's what, the reason why I push myself, because you always got photo ops, and I let you do your thing, like Anaheim. You're like, hey, I gotta go
Not
photo op.
always. I didn't start till Anaheim.
Yeah, so I was like, I let you, because Anaheim and London and Celebration, like
Yeah, yeah.
you did your thing. But then I said, bro, what are the chances, like, you can't take for granted? And I kind of think back to Stan Lee. 3 years
Yep.
in a row, he came to Megacon, and at the third year, I said, "Just do it, Ricky. Get the autograph, get to meet him," and he passes away. Not saying any, knock on wood, that some of our Star Wars people are gonna pass away, but you never know. They may not come to Megacon next year. Then you're gonna be kicking yourself. So if there's somebody you really want to meet, you want to get something autographed, like right now, what I'm kicking myself is I should have got Hayden's autograph. I should have just did it and let the future Ricky worried about it. I should have got it either in a plaque or got my Darth Vader, what's it called, Obi-Wan version signed by him, because there's like then I have the auto and the photo. So, but that's something that
Yeah.
now I got to go after. I got to get an autograph too.
Yeah, and like with the photos, like bro, Carl Weathers, man, like rest in peace, Grief Karga. Like Chris at Seriously Star Wars, his last convention he went to in Canada,
Yes.
his first photo op ever was Grief Karga, was Carl Weathers. So like that was just a blessing for him. But like, yeah, like you never know. That's why I made sure I got the autographs that I did that we'll get into in a little bit. Cause like a lot of these people that I love and grew up on, they're just getting older and older and older. So yeah, but speaking of photo ops, bro, tell me about this little kid right here. Look at that face, bro.
Oh my god. So, all right. I had a For me, it was a terrible experience. So, I think the last photo op I did was either 2015 or 2016. And the last photo was with what's his name? Daryl Dixon. I forgot his real
Ooh.
name. So I'm big into Walking Dead at the time, and it was like $100 for the photo op with him, and it was
Mhm.
quick. We got in the line, and it was just fast. And one of the things is like I got to see him say hi, and you're out. And I was like, dang, $100 for just a second. It felt like that, right?
Yeah.
Soon, this is now we're coming like almost 8 years later. I decided to get a photo op. And I read the email, and the email stated, do not show up 10 no more than 10 minutes early to your group time. If you show up more than 10 minutes, you will be turned away. So I'm just following directions. I'm like, cool, I understand. So I show up. My photo op was group one, just with Hayden. Group one at 12. I show up at 11:55. I'm on line six. I'm like, how am I line six? And they said, don't show up. I asked people as we're standing in line, what time did you show up? And the guy's like, oh, I've been here since 10:45. I'm like, why they put you in the line at 10:45 if the email says don't show up no more than 10 minutes? So line one people showed up like at 10:45, 10:50. And I show up all the way and I'm in line six. Okay. So that's one thing. Then I see
Mhm.
you and I'm like, wait, what time was his photo op? And your group, they're still doing the duel. And it's 12 o'clock. I'm like, what's going on? Cool. I see they're going through it fast though. I seen you for a moment and you're going through, everybody's going through. I'm like, cool, no problem. Then all of a sudden I see them, no more flashes in that room. and then I don't see. You could kind of see through the mesh of the black, and I was like, "There's
Yeah.
nobody there." So I asked one of the guys, like, "Are they getting ready for the single?" "Oh no, Hayden and you went to go do autographs." I'm like, "Whoa, what's going on then? Why am I here at 12? All of us
Yeah.
are here." So they didn't come back to like 10 minutes to 2 o'clock. So I'm
Damn.
there for
Yeah,
two,
that's
two
bad
hours.
luck.
Yeah, I'm there for 2 hours. I'm line number six. And then, here's the big thing. The reason why I felt bad. Shout out to my boy Drew. He was, a big hero for me because I was waiting in Cameron Monaghan line for 2 hours already, and my photo op time was near. So I'm like, "Yo, I need somebody." And again, my pass was like, it's gonna be quick. So I'm like, "Yo, can you stay here for 30 minutes? I'm gonna go do my photo op, and I come right back out." Nope, he's standing in the line for 2 hours while I was standing over there for 2 hours. Yeah.
Damn.
So shout out to Drew. Again, it wasn't for you, I wouldn't been getting, which I'll show you my Cameron Monaghan pickup. But okay, now that's done. Now I go in, and so Tony has told me he's like an angel, right? And I'm thinking Tony's exaggerating, bro. When I went in and I locked eyes with him, my emotions just started like, bro, because I love Darth Vader so much, and I love Anakin Skywalker, and that's all I talk about, and that's all the merch that I get, and in everything, I just want Hayden and I want Darth Vader. So now, of all these years of loving that character, I see the man right there in my face, and then he puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Are you okay?" Just the softest voice. I'm like, I told him, I said, you, man, it's just you. Like I grew up watching you. So just, in that
Yeah.
moment, it was so special. He put his hands around me. You see it in the photo. And
Yep.
I'm just smiling. Now it could have been the fastest minute ever, but it was perfect. And I'm glad the photo came out great. He loved the shirt because when I first saw it, he saw the shirt. He was like, "Oh wow!" Like, come on, man, a
Yes.
big guy with a big his face on the shirt.
Oh,
Oh, definitely. Like, it's so crazy. I don't know if you guys can see it, bro. I put it put it on my
your
screen.
wallpaper.
My
Sorry,
wallpaper.
Diana, you've been replaced.
I literally walked in the house and I said, "Look at my loved one."
Oh, you gotta put that picture like next to a picture of you and your girl, like together side by side. That way you could look at both of them.
Oh shoot! If I do the photo, do another photo op, I'll have her in it, and I'd be like my two loved ones. But nah, man, it was just a great experience. Afterwards, like whatever, I was like, it was done. It was worth the 2 hours. I
Yeah,
rushed
yeah,
back, but I'm like holding that photo as I'm rushing back. I'm like, I need a protector for this because I wasn't paying
yeah.
$25 to put it on the frame. I'm sorry, Megacon, I'm
Oh
not doing
no.
that. You can get frames for like $5, bro.
Yeah.
But man, a great
So, oh,
experience.
you didn't bring like nothing like
No, that's a rookie mistake. Yeah.
oh
That's why I was
so
like, as soon as I'm walking with the photo, I'm like, dang it, Tony brings his binder with all the photos. Yeah, look at that.
what you're gonna have to get, it's called Itoya art portfolio, 8.5 by 11. And like in this, I have all my photo ops. So literally they're just all in here. And then I print a second copy from Walgreens and I frame the second copy and I throw that on the wall. But yeah, I bring this everywhere with me. So you're gonna need one of these now because now
Yeah, definitely gonna need
you're
that.
you fell down this rabbit hole. So yeah, man, like that's awesome. And like I knew you were gonna have such a good experience. Like the photo op line experience is pretty much 90% sucks. Like there has been times where it's been good. Like I remember at Anaheim for Human when I did the single, I remember we had like a panel and we got out of the panel and I had a haul ass over
Yeah.
there. And like say I think my photo was at like let's say it was 2:30 and I made it there at 2:25, and I'm like, good, I made it in time. But when I got there at 2:25, my like line already went in. So literally I went straight in. So that was a crazy experience. I literally just walked right in. Hello there,
Wow.
like instant. So it's every now and then you get lucky, but last year at MegaCon, when I was doing the dual photo op with Charlie Cox and John Bernthal, I was in line, I think like 2 hours because like their flight got delayed or they were something happened where they got delayed. So like I had to stand there for 2 hours and it sucked. But then when I walk in there and it's freaking Punisher and Daredevil greeting me,
Yeah.
all that goes out of the window and you're like, oh my God, Red, come here, Red. Oh man. So
But
yeah, like
but remember when we went to the photo op because they didn't send me the digital copy, what we saw when we went
oh
there?
yeah, it was bad. Like it was bad over there. It was mayhem. So like not that I mean, I don't really feel bad for them. Like, bro, this is what you do. Figure out a method that works. Like, how hard can it be? You've been doing this forever. Like, so they
I don't
gotta
know. Yeah, they gotta get
yeah.
this stuff together because especially their staff. I went to go ask the lady a question about my digit, and she's like, "I need
Help,
help.
help,
I need."
help, help, help.
I
Yeah,
was like,
bro.
"Yo," but no,
Yeah.
definitely. Like, I think as soon as I got this photo up, I'm thinking like, what do I want for the future? And one, obviously, Anakin and Palpatine would be great if they ever do that
Yep.
again. Obviously, Hayden and Ewan would be good. And then the other one, which would be kind of and I don't know why I didn't do it because I think it was cheap at MegaCon, Boba Fett and Daniel.
Yeah, man. That one
Man,
so good. So good. You
I
gotta do that
know.
one.
I
You have
even
to do that.
when I recorded me getting the autograph afterwards, I was like, yo, I definitely gotta get tomorrow photo op. So him and Daniel will be perfect. You know, like I gotta find a Jago Fett, Boba Fett shirt, put that on, or and I definitely want to go in the booth and go, Dad, Tongui's here. Just do that to make them
or
laugh.
you should have a shirt made with young Boba on it and have it say Dad Tongwee's here, and bro they will
That would be
die.
perfect, bro.
Damn.
Telling you, the episode
Yeah.
everybody knows episode 2 is my favorite, man. That young Boba Fett was just a little bit, bro. And then it's funny because I watched Jedi Lex's panel because they had a panel with the lady that plays Fennec Shan. I forgot her name,
Yeah.
Ming Wang or something. I don't want to.
Ming Now Wen.
Yeah, there you go. So Daniel Logan says that he shot at Obi-Wan. And he did, and he got on the slave one and started
Oh yeah.
shooting at Obi-Wan,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Yes, that's a perfect," because they were trying to say that he didn't have any, like he didn't do anything special in the movie. He did. He shot at Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. So now let's get into autos. So run me through the autos and let's see what kind of autographs you picked up.
Alright, so before I start with the plaques, big Power Rangers fan. Every year there's a
Mm.
booth called Ranger Stop, and this guy brings all the old back Rangers. So I usually every year get an autograph. So last year I was kicking myself because I went only one day and I didn't look at again because I went with my kids. I was like, let me take them to Artist Alley. Let me let them see cosplay and all that anime stuff because my kids
Yeah.
love anime. When I walked by the Ranger Stop booth, I was like, yo, that's the throwback Black Ranger, you know?
Yeah.
I need him. And so I was upset. So I'm glad that I got it. I got him autographed right here.
Dope.
So I got this autograph. And then Steve Cardenas, who played Rocky, was the second Red Ranger. I got him signed. So now I got both Red Rangers signed. Austin
Nice.
St. John's, who's the original one, and then Steve Cardenas. So I got these two. There was barely any line, like showing these guys love, and that's just
Yeah.
for me nostalgia. So Ranger Stop, and then let's go into to the plaques and the stories. So this
Yes.
is Cameron Manahan right here. So I got this autograph, This was 4 hours plus waiting in line. No
Yeah,
VIP.
his line is insane.
Yeah,
And
surprising.
like at Ocala Comic Con, his line was ridiculous. Ridiculous.
And the thing is, like, it's so funny because if you looked at his booth, it had Cal Kessis. It didn't have Shameless. So I don't know why they
Yeah.
put that on the website, but this was surprising to me. I didn't think it was gonna be that crazy. I thought maybe an
Oh, I knew
hour
it.
or
I knew
two,
it.
but it was
No,
crazy.
I
And then
knew it.
I don't want to mess up the gentleman's name, but from Mortis FM, what's his name that was there?
Grayson. Yeah,
He
Grayson.
I ran into him on Sunday, and he
Oh,
told me that
nice.
we were both at the 501st Star Wars
Yeah.
area, and he was like, "Pop the Bounty Collector," and I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" Tall
Yeah.
man, guy is
Yeah,
tall,
yeah. Yeah,
but
he's gonna dunk on you.
he could dunk on, yeah. But he said 5 hours for Cameron.
Yeah,
And
bro.
then I
I
took
I
most of
took
his
him over there.
Saturday.
He was there the whole day, and like I kind of warned him before because he was getting autographed for a like a buddy of his, I believe it was. And I'm like, hey, just so you know, you're probably gonna be in line 2 to 3 hours. And I don't think he thought maybe I was exaggerating. I'm like, no, like I saw Cal's line at Ocala Comic Con. It was ridiculous. That's what like it was ridiculous. It was bad.
Yeah. So one line that was super quick, and this gentleman was so freaking cool. Like it's a guy that I want him to be my friend. That's how cool he was. Iman Esfundi, aka Ezra Bridger. You see, he wrote the name Ezra Bridger there because he loved the Lando Calrissian. So,
Yep.
dope. I mean, I think you got your autograph real quick. So a lot of people were not in his
Yeah.
line. I mean, he barely had one row, but just the interaction, man, just a dope dude, cool guy. And definitely,
Yeah.
we started talking about Ahsoka and then season two. And he was like, "Yeah, I hope they give me more fighting scenes." And I said, "Yo, you did a good
Yeah.
job." He's like, "Yeah, man, I really want to like do stuff, more action." I was like, "Oh boy, I hope they do." So that was one. Next one, another one that's like 4 hours long that my girlfriend experienced. And she never
Oh.
wants to go again to an autograph session. D. Bradley Baker, I gotta get Captain Rex. It was 4 hours plus, but to me, it was worth it. All the voices of the clones, period. Like he's still going.
Yeah.
Bad Batch. Like I wish I would have had a Bad Batch one too. Like Nilda, because yeah, he's amazing. So four
Yeah.
hours plus.
That's sick.
Um, one of my favorite movies, Tamora Morrison, Jago Fett.
Woo! That
And then
plaque is fire.
shout outs to you because I was gonna get a different plaque with him with the
Yeah,
helmet on, and you were like, "No, dude,
rookie.
you gotta
That's
get one with him without the helmet." And he loved this, even though he was under the weather. I told him I
yeah,
appreciate him coming to
yeah,
Megacon. He was an hour late, but not and understood it now that he was under the weather. So this took 2 hours to get his
yeah.
autograph. This autograph took 15 minutes, and this guy
That blows
right
my mind.
this guy right here, bro, amazing. Like he's like the cool uncle that you want in your family. Moff Gideon, Giancarlo's, like he was stylish. He was set like his suit.
Yeah,
He was talking about he's always busy, but he was playing ball in New York and just flew to MegaCon. Like great experience with him. And I actually gave him one of my Pop the Botany collector stickers. So hopefully, hopefully, Gene, if you're watching this, bro, please subscribe, man. So those were my plaques, and then a couple random. I got way more stuff, and you guys will see it in this channel, the haul when I do that
yeah.
episode. But I picked up some pins. So badass design. Yeah, I always gotta stop at her booth.
Yep.
And again, sticking with the Captain Rex, Grogu as Captain Rex. This pin is fire. I got some more. I think I got Queen Amidala
That's dope.
Grogu as Queen Amidala. So that's another one. And then this one, I always thought it's cool. Koozie pins. They're from California. They do a lot of like anime and stuff, but they did Charmander as the Red Ranger.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's fire. Literally.
Literally
bro.
fire, yeah. So they do all the Rangers. They
Damn.
do all the Rangers. They had Meowth as the White Ranger. I picked that one up last year.
Yeah,
So
that's sick.
so yeah, I like things like this. Like these are kind of things that I support, local people or people, not big corporations. They come up with crazy one-off things. They had exclusives. So we're talking about companies bringing exclusives. This company right here had an exclusive pin, but you have to spend $50 or more. And you go, and once they
Yeah.
sell out of it, they're out because they had an exclusive pin last year. I went to the website. They don't sell it on the website. They only sell it at Megacon, but it was a price range. So I like that. And that's kind of what I own. I picked up, where's it at? You know, Tony always made fun of me for many years about my water bottle. And, I bought a water bottle and he said it was a baby water bottle. And this
Yeah, for your
time this
son.
year, I got Darth Vader, big size, big boy bottle, and got some stickers on there. So I picked up this sticker at MegaCon, same booth,
Nice.
Susie, and I got Obi-Wan on here. And then I was passing out these. You guys saw my stickers. So yeah, got a big boy water bottle now, Tony.
It's about time, you freaking giant baby. All right, so before I show my autos, I want to show. So Nick on Sunday did an impulse photo op. This man is like,
Oh yes.
he's nuts. So he got some fire autographs on for Saturday from like One Piece people. I don't know none of them. I couldn't tell you who it was, but he did a dual One Piece team up photo op, and in the picture he's holding what they signed for him. So like look at how happy he is.
Yes.
Like those are the two voice actors. This is the pop that they signed, and you can see like they drew like the, what is it called, the dragon fruit or the death fruit or whatever the fruit is from One Piece, and like another cool little like writing graphic over here. So like
Yeah, so
this is
one
just so
person does
dope.
the voice of Nami, and I believe
Yeah,
that is
that
the person in green, and then the
I think.
person in white does the voice of Luffy.
Yeah, one of them is Luffy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah, he was
yeah,
really
like
excited for that. I when I saw that photo, because I didn't even know about that. I thought he was just getting the autographs. When he
yeah,
posted that on Instagram, I had a comment fire because those
yeah.
people, again, those are voice actors for many years. Like One Piece has been going on for years. And the fun fact, the same lady that voices Luffy voices Gohan in Dragon Ball. So I know her
Oh,
from Gohan.
nice.
So when I heard that voice, I was like, yo, that's Gohan. Why is Gohan?
Yeah.
And I found out it was the same voice actor. So yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, and I was there when this person was doing the autograph, and like he was, he got the ship sign and a pop sign, and like he was with her for mad long, and I just kept seeing him ask questions, and she's like, "Yeah, that was my favorite. I love when I did this, I did that, blah blah blah." Like they were talking for mad long, and you could tell the line was getting grumpy because like they were there for a minute, but he was getting two autographs, and like she drew stuff, he paid extra for like quotes and stuff, but like I just love seeing stuff like this because like it just this he was just so freaking happy with that, man. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
your brother's like what Star Wars is to us. Like that One Piece is really big for your brother, and I'm glad to see him. Like I know he was kind of bummed out that Chris Sabat, was under the weather and did not go to MegaCon. So I know he wanted to get something signed by him as well. Didn't he have like was it a photo op with him? Did they have to change something?
I think so. Yeah,
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 yeah. I think so.
yeah. Because that's Zoro, but he's also Vegeta in Dragon Ball. So it's funny. A lot of the voice actors that do Dragon Ball that do One Piece. So that's dope.
Yeah. So for my autographs, first one I'm gonna talk about. I got it on Saturday, and like you mentioned, he didn't have a long line. It was barely one row, so I hopped in right away. But Amon is Fondi, and my plaque has Jabba the Hutt. So same thing. He signed it, wrote Ezra Bridger. He loved the pack, and like chopping it up with him was so dope because I was letting him know that, hey man, like Rebels is my favorite show, and like when they cast someone as Ezra, I was kind of worried. I wanted to make sure that they did a good job, but when you came out in your episode, like you nailed it, like you're Ezra. And he was like, oh, thank you, man, I appreciate that. And then I was like, when you did the wait, and like try to stop the fight, I was like, yo, that was so Ezra Bridger. And he was like, yeah, man, I appreciate that. Like, yeah, that was so Ezra, right? And then like as he was signing, I kind of snapped a couple shots, but I was also like, hey man, I cannot wait for Ezra Bridger to meet Luke Skywalker because it's pretty much inevitable. And he was like, he looked at me and he was like, I don't know what they're writing, but I want to meet him too. I just want to meet everybody. And like he just was so excited and so happy.
Yes.
Like it's nice to see that. And like I kind of want to meet him again, man. I'm probably gonna do a photo op with him somewhere just to show love, just because he's just so cool and down to earth. Like I really appreciate that. And like when I walked up, he's like, "Hey, what's your name?" I was, bro. I
Yeah.
kind of looked. I looked at him weird. I'm like, because I thought like he like maybe wanted to put my name on the thing, but I didn't want it on there.
No.
That's where my mind went. But like he
He was
just wanted
asking
to introduce
everybody,
himself.
"What's your name?" Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
Very polite
bro,
person, man.
that was crazy. So that was a great experience. Now this next one, bro. Holy, oh my god.
Dang.
Doc Brown, Christopher Lloyd, Dooku was right, or whatever he said in Mando. So getting getting this, I actually got to talk to him for a little bit, which was crazy. So it was cool. Like I first, I thanked him for like first I said, how you doing today? Talking to him, he was like, oh, good. And then I was like, man, thank you so much for doing these because it's an honor to meet you. And he was like, likewise, meeting you too, which was dope. And then as he was signing, I was like, man, did you have fun recording your episode of Mando? And he was like, yeah, I sure did. And then I was like, man, hopefully they bring you back. He's like, yeah, I would like that, which was cool. Just getting that interaction with Doc freaking Brown. So here's a closer look at the plaque. But like, man, like this thing is just
Wow, bro.
beautiful.
That's
Beautiful.
something, the memories that you're always gonna have. And I know I want to say that was the one that you came up when I first saw you at the con, and you were like, "Bro, I was
Yeah, yeah,
emotional."
yeah.
Yeah.
This was the first one. I was super emotional, like, but it got crazier after that. So then the next day, Michael J. Fox now like he's just so old and like you could see it, especially because with his condition and stuff. So it's just crazy that he still does this. And like clearly he's doing it for the fans. Like he doesn't need the money and he still does it. And like it's crazy, but like on Friday, I met Michael J. Fox. Now, this was quick. You didn't get to talk to him. It was kind of like just a quick assembly line, just because, like, like because of the Parkinson's and stuff. But this is just beautiful. Like, bro, I wanted to cry when I walked out of there. I was just so happy. So that's
That
the
is
plaque.
awesome, bro. That
Yeah,
is
it
awesome.
it just means so much. And I did a quick little setup. So this is how it's displayed for now.
Yay.
So, like, I just have like two little clear risers holding the pops up, and then the plaques are on those little Amazon like easel things that I sent you. But I just love with the plaques because I could do this for now, and then I might switch it up and put like the box set behind it, or maybe like if I ever get the hot toys, because I've always wanted the Back to the Future hot toys. This would look sick in the detox with the hot toys behind it. So
And you
I
got a
just
photo op too, right? With them.
yeah, I did that at New York Comic Con. So yeah, I do have that. That's right here. Actually, it's right there on the wall. Hey guys, looking at it right now. So yeah, I did do the photo op, which thank God I'm so glad that I did. Cause like when I went to New York Comic Con, they happened to be there, and I'm like, bro, this is crazy. And then they come here. So that's why I hopped on those autos right away. Cause like you just never know, man. Like you never know. So just meeting both of them was crazy. And then like I picked up a few other things. I literally recorded the haul video today, so I probably will drop it this Friday. But I'll show you a few of the things. So I too went to Badass Design because I always go to her whenever she's at a show, and I got Grogu as Palpatine, which
Nice.
I love because I want him to turn dark and I want to see him in a little black robe with Sith eyes so bad. So I had to get that. And the one other thing I'll show you guys now is this exclusive Mandalorian comic. So it's Mandalorian season 2 issue 8, and this is one out of 600. This special cover is Luke and Mando. So I
Wow.
saw this and I was like, yo, this is insane. I'm not even a comic book guy, but like it comes with a certificate of authenticity with the
Nice.
number and everything. So I had to do it. But just like this would be a fire piece if I ever hunt down Mark
Oh
Hamill
my god.
to sign like to sign this and then get Pedro to sign there, bro, and then send it off to get graded. Crazy.
Amazing. That would be amazing.
Crazy. So that's some of my pickups. Now, MegaCon 2025, they actually released the dates. So
Yeah.
Nick was the one that sent this to me. He got an email because I was talking to him and he was like, yeah, tickets go on sale in March. And I'm like, what are you talking about? How do you know that? And he was like, I got an email. I'm like, oh, send me it. So this is what he sent me. So the dates are February 6th through the 9th, 2025. Tickets will go on sale this March. So you better believe I'm gonna go for VIP. Yo, I booked my hotel already. Yeah. So I'm going. I'm hyped. I'm ready to go. Are you going?
Oh, that's hands down. I'm going. Like after seeing what MegaCon has become and all the people that are gonna be there and all the people that I didn't get photo ops with, all the people I didn't get autographs with, I'm gonna, because now that I got this, now I'm thinking about getting shelves, right, to put all my
Yeah.
autos and put things behind the plaques. Like, and there's
Yeah.
so many people I didn't get. Like, so I
Just
was like,
like this.
yeah,
Make sick displays just like that.
exactly.
So yeah, this is hype. So I cannot wait for this. And I cannot wait to see the guest list so I could hit up Angel and be like, bro, I need all these plaques
Yes,
for autos. So super hype,
ASAP.
looking forward to it. Now one other thing I want to show you is because I know you were at work, so you might not have. I don't know if you saw this post, but there's a movie coming out next July, and I was like, "What? Did you see anything about a crazy movie coming out next July that kind of was like,
No,
what?" Oh,
oh,
so I guess the official Instagram just posted the logo and the date, and everybody was like, "Are you ready?"
yeah, I'm ready. What the heck? July 2nd?
2025. Yeah. So that's all it says. There's not even a
What?
caption for it. It's just this logo. It says July 2nd, 2025. So like I didn't even hear of them like filming this.
No.
So they must have been doing this low key or whatever. But like, what if we get a Super Bowl teaser for whatever this is, another
Oh, the
Jurassic
trade.
Worlds?
Yes. Oh my
So
god. I don't what is it like?
it's just continuing because, like, you saw how the last one ended, where like all the dinosaurs are loose throughout the
Yeah.
worlds,
World,
kind of,
yes.
right? I I'm not gonna lie, I never get sick of a good dinosaur movie, and like it
Mm.
doesn't even have to be like a good story. I just want to see a dinosaur eating some people, breaking some shit, and escaping. That's all I need, and I'm happy. So like, I'm fine. Give me some more raptors, velociraptors chasing people, whatever. Let's go.
Wow. No. Oof. Now I gotta go do some research because
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything about this, and that's surprising. Like I did go on Instagram during my break, and I didn't even see nobody posting that at all. So that's crazy.
I shared it
Wow.
on my story, so that shows that you don't support your friends' Instagrams, but that's
Wow, that's
okay.
crazy, bro. That's crazy.
But yeah, that's pretty dope. So hopefully, man, this Super Bowl could be insane for trailers because if we get this, if we get Deadpool, if we get like Acolyte or something, like
Remember I showed
man,
you
that's
what I
hitting
showed
everything.
you? The Beetlejuice?
Oh, and
Mm,
Beetlejuice. What if we get the bro and the
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice teaser? This Super Bowl could be one of the best for trailers, man.
Yeah, I think they're gonna hit us with
Oh,
I think they're gonna hit us with stuff that we don't even know of, that we're gonna be not even paying attention to the game.
oh.
We're gonna be like, what did I just see? Like they're bringing this back or something. Oh man, it's gonna be
I want.
crazy.
I wonder if we get a Stranger Things season 5 teaser. But no, are they? Have they been Didn't I don't know. I don't know if they've been filming or not. But that'd be
Because
sick.
what's his name? Well, no, because that could be for Fantastic Four, supposedly the rumor. or is official. This guy that
No, nothing's official yet with that stuff.
I've heard that
No.
before. But yeah, I know he was announced for Megacon and pulled out. So I don't
Oh,
know.
he probably pulled out because he's filming Fantastic Four. That's probably why. Yeah.
Yo, I forget who was telling me that sometimes like when actors come here that are associated with Disney, like Disney films or something like that, they come here for
Uh-huh.
MegaCon, that Disney sometimes pulled them for special events to do autographs or meetup sessions in Disney World. Yeah,
Who told you
somebody
that?
in line was telling me that because sometimes there's actors that come in for MegaCon, right? Like they say they're gonna come in, they're gonna do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On that Saturday, they cut their time short. Like they're there from like 10 to 1 because Disney pulls them for other stuff. So
That sounds like a bunch of malarkey. I've never seen that. Have you ever been at Disney and seen someone doing autographs?
they said like private stuff, Disney pulled them.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, like private
whatever.
stuff, yeah. So, the celebrities be getting going in through those tunnels, secret spots
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Disney, popping out of
yeah.
nowhere. And then speaking about Disney, it was cool. What do you think about the panel, man? That panel, Hugh and
Oh, I forgot. I was about
yeah,
to dip
bro.
on you and go get food. Um, damn. So that Hugh and Hayden panel was amazing. So, well, one, thank God we bought the gold
Gold,
tickets
yes.
because Lex was telling us, or Kenzie, they were in line that they oversold 1,000 of those prepaid gold silver tickets, and that even out of that, 500 of them weren't going to make it in. So general admission didn't get in. Chris was waiting in line. He was like, "Man, F MegaCon. I've been out here for hours and they didn't let anybody in from general admission." He was pissed.
Yeah.
So that sucks for them. And that could have been us if we were like, we're just gonna get there early and wait, which we've done
Mhm.
stuff like that before in the past. Imagine you get there right when it opens at 10 to wait, knowing that okay, I'll just wait and I'll get in for free. And you don't.
The
I
whole
would be
you wait for
pissed.
the whole day, yeah. They
10
need
to
to give me
6.
some money back. But I feel like for me, I guess they want their money, right?
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, they all want the money. But for me, I'm glad that I got to go into the panel. But stuff like that,
Mhm.
if it's really that exclusive, it should have been raffled off. Should have been like lottery or something. Because I feel bad for the people that didn't go, and I get it that we were the smart ones, we paid, but you actually have to pay extra to go into a panel of a con that you're already in. But
Yeah.
it's technically because the panel is out of MegaCon. You're literally out. Like you have to tap your thing to get out. You're in a
Yeah,
certain
that's
level.
weird.
So yeah, so you're technically out. So that's how they could kind of get away with it because there's literally rooms. I didn't even know if you saw Will's recap, there was a freaking wrestling ring in one of the rooms, and he watched a
Oh, yeah?
wrestling match, a whole ring. But yeah, I think the panel was amazing. Like just to hear them talk, bro. Like they talked about how they have seen each other for a long time, the lightsaber
Yeah.
battles, the flight to get over here,
Yeah,
their
everything.
children.
I could listen to them speak all day about nothing, bro. Like when Hewan was talking about 3 flights and stopping here, like the most boring shit ever, I was like,
Yeah.
keep talking." It was amazing. And then Hayden's like, "Yeah, I just like blowing snow. It's soothing." Like, what?
His
But
with
that
his
was like
bobcat.
amazing.
With his bobcat.
Yeah. He's like, I love a good bobcat." And someone in the
I was
crowd was
like,
like, "Yeah."
"Yeah." Yeah, so but it's cool to hear that he builds ponds, like he has
Yeah.
a farm, you
Yeah.
would think, a guy like that, he's just so down to earth. And the reason
Yep.
why I kind of remembered of the panel, because I talked about Disney, it was crazy to hear that Ewan and his wife were at the same Star Wars night that we were in
Just
during
walking around with a
Anaheim,
cap
but
like
with the
this.
cap
Yeah.
on. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Bro, we didn't know we could have walked past by."
Oh my god. Bro, I would have I probably wouldn't have told nobody. I would have been like, "Hey,
Hello.
I'm not gonna tell anybody, but can I get a quick picture?"
And if you woulda got
Oh,
a quick picture with his wife, you wouldn't even know. that you got a picture with Hera.
I know the future
Wow,
Harrison
picture
Dula.
Hera.
That is
That's
wild, man. Yeah, that panel was awesome. I wish I could have went to the other ones, but like there was so much going on, and I was just running. We were running around so much. I couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't. I just couldn't make it
but
to one.
that's again, that's the importance of getting VIP. So one thing I learned from this con, for sure, it was great. It was exciting. There was money spent. I got to meet great actors that I've been watching for years. My ankles hurt because I've been standing in line for a long time. I
And
missed
you were
some
wearing
dope
dunks.
panels. Oh yeah,
You
I
was
was wearing
wearing.
dunks, but I missed some dope panels, like dope stuff that I was too busy standing in line. There was, I don't think I was gonna win, but I would have loved to been part of it. There was a Star Wars trivia, and I was like,
Oh
yo,
yeah,
I would
yeah.
love to go in there and see my chances. But I was in a line getting an autograph. So VIP is important. I could just go in 10, 15 minutes, get my auto, and then I could go to the panels and do other stuff. So
Yeah. So I think that pretty much wraps everything up. I didn't think we were gonna talk for a whole hour. Like that's crazy.
I mean, I'm
But
ready for to go to part two, man. What do you want to talk about, man? Megacon? The prices of the food. Bring some snacks, bro. Bring
oh
snacks.
yeah, the
Do
food
not
sucks.
buy anything over there at Megacon food wise. Bring water bottles, bring snacks. I mean, maybe I'll definitely do a video in the future, a week or 2 weeks before Megacon, kind of telling you guys what you need to pack. Because, yeah, if you want to save some money, you definitely need to bring your own stuff.
Yep. So what you got coming up next on your channel that the people could look forward to?
Well, I already dropped day one, day two, day three, day four of MegaCon. I dropped the Hayden and Ewan McGregor panel. I do have my haul video that is going to come out sometime this week for MegaCon, and then I got a cosplay video. I filmed a lot of people dope cosplays that you haven't seen in the other recaps. And then also I got Lego. I got it right here, man. I'm in the last bag.
Nice.
The last bag. I need to finish this
Nice.
one.
Nice.
So that's what I got on my channel. What do you got, man?
So I got the cosplay recap dropping soon. So I do have out right now day 1, 2, and 3. And then I have some clips from Hayden's part of the panel. But my cosplay video probably will drop it Wednesday morning, and then Wednesday night Dark Side Secrets will, and we'll probably do a similar to this, just talking about
That's
MegaCon
Robbie
experience.
stuff, bro.
And then the haul video will be dropping this Friday, so you guys will see everything that I picked up. And probably that's about it. Yeah, so that's everything I got going on.
Anything for the gaming channel?
Bro, I gotta let me rest first. I just got back. Can I like live? I
No,
mean,
man.
actually, I'm playing Zelda right now. I literally while I was waiting for you, like I'm
He's like,
running
can I live? And he's playing Zelda. Look at him.
I'm running around right now playing, but no, I mean, I gotta see whenever I have a day off and schedule that stuff. So but yeah, nothing concrete. I did actually drop a MegaCon video on the gaming channel showing some of the stuff that I saw there, including a $3,000 Nintendo 64 controller. So go check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
But that's pretty much it, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.
Peace.